I'll say that in the video too. Make sure you check your tuning when you do all these little exercises or practicing, especially the placement of your fingers, because you don't want to, if your fiddle's out of tune and then you're trying to tune it up with your fingerboard position, you're placing your fingers in the wrong fingerboard position. Okay? Alright, so that little riff that I was playing was I'm going B. Let's see if I can get this visual. So on the second string, if I were talking about mandolin frets, which is the equivalent of the fiddle, I would go 2, 4, 2, 0. On one bow. There's an 0-2-5 on the first string. And then I can go stuff like 2, 3, even though that's kind of into the blues A scale, okay? So that's why it sounds cool to go, instead of, it just doesn't sound as cool and bluesy, right? Remember all those double stops that we did, each one of those could be on each pair of strings. So you got the easy G one, which is like, we place the first one, like say the middle two strings, we place that, we're going to work on that a lot in the next 2 weeks, right? And also keeping this thumb right here back up, if we can feel it back up against the scroll, okay? And then once we get that in, then we can either put the third finger down on the third string, and you'll get this feeling of wrapping your hand. You'll feel like it's wrapping around to do the double stop that way. And you can overplay away from the string that you want the sound on the double stop. If you're killing one of the notes, overplay the opposite way, okay? And on each pair of strings, do the same thing. The biggest wrap around feel you're going to have is on the C double step, with the C on the bottom and the E on the top. So you're starting with the open G string, on the fourth string open, and then on the second fret, as it were, the E, and then bring the third finger down on the fourth string. Now once you have this first finger played, and do a few of those, and you put your second finger down for the easy double step. And that goes, you move it down to the next pair of strings, it's an F. That's an F there with that easy little one fret apart double stop. So just play around with those again. Don't be critical of yourself with the intonation on these for, at least 6 months. I mean, so because you're basically still a beginner fiddle player. You're playing, but I'm just trying to give you enough to work on. Alrighty? Anything else?
Can you play that full little riff that you played at the end there?
That kind of
there
stuff. So, and that would be 2, 3 up, 2, 0. Same diddle-a-dip. 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? This is 4 notes, so there's going to be a lot of that kind of stuff with the fiddle. You hear it all the time, getting 4 notes out of one bow. So that's a good little thing to practice, and that ought to keep you busy. Huh?
Yep.
All
great.
right.